Alright, so this is gonna be kind of weird. Yeah, so yes, I'm sitting in my tub, just got off work not too long ago. I'm in here trying to watch, a movie on my laptop. I'm using my phone as a hotspot because whatever reason I tried to use the USB cord to connect to the laptop and tether it, but that's not working. So what seems to be happening now, of course, I got these gang stalkers and whatnot. Don't ask me why these two are sticking up. Don't ask me that. But yeah, for whatever reason, they just stick up. So I'm like Ant-Man. Anyway, so I'm basically in here trying to watch this show manifest. And my perps here, near my home, they in the building somewhere or whatever. They basically are sending, like, from what I've read online, it's like these vibrational frequency pulses or something, some type of like energy, almost kind of like a signal jammer, basically. It's like a signal jammer. And what they're doing is they basically would shoot it straight at my device, whether it's the cell phone or the laptop, and they would basically, it basically causes a disruption. So then it would pause every so often. It would, like, just have these weird ass, like, I don't know, skips. And when I first hooked it up, right, it's perfectly clear, there's nothing wrong with it, See, but now it's playing straight through because they know I'm recording it. Now, I bet you once I hang up or once I turn off this recording, they'll probably, start it up again. I think the biggest fear is that I'm actually going to post this because I said it's in my home. I'm like, NSA. Oh, see, I told you. This is what they do. This is exactly what they do. They use technology to try to see if they can irritate, the target. Especially if the target isn't being obedient. I was supposed to become a cop, right? They wanted me to become a cop while they remote neural monitor me. But for one, let's just say for what's the word? What's the term? Let's just say, to play the devil's advocate, let's say I was to become a cop, right? I don't think it's fair to other officers, good or bad, I don't think it's fair to other officers for me to be remote neural monitored and then, like, they're basically seeing everything that I see, hearing everything that I hear through my, central nervous system and everything. Because, once they hack the brain, they can basically tap into just about every sense, that's of your body, right? So if you have someone join the police force who's being remote neural monitored, that means that's basically like having a spy. That's like having a spy. And that would jeopardize the lives of just about every single person wearing a uniform, right? Now, I get it. There are bad cops. There are good cops. But nobody's perfect in this world, right? So, if you think about it, even good cops who are just trying to do their job, fighting for the goodness of humanity, the goodness of just obeying the law, their lives are being jeopardized because if I'm being remote neural monitored, then that means I'm basically the one that's disrupting all of the planned things. And then look, now that's different. It went from skipping to a straight. So in this case, they probably completely disconnected my internet service. Now, mind you, I started out trying to use my own hotspot from my phone, but now I'm using optimum Wi-Fi with a VPN. But I already know, just from reading several articles, that VPNs don't necessarily work too well or work well at all against black hat hackers. Because if you're a black hat hacker or a hacker in general, then you know all kinds of backdoors. You know how to disrupt the VPN. You know how to turn it off or get around it, whatever. See, and now they did this part. Usually if that comes up, that means the whole entire connection was just cut. So what I'm basically saying is, this is just me documenting what is happening to me, at least electronically. Of course, I'm always getting the dirty electricity or the electromagnetic frequencies that basically oh shit, look what they did. They completely turned the whole thing off, and then now I gotta put in my code just to turn that on. Now let's see. Oh, right, they completely disconnected my service. Now I'm gonna put it back on. Right? They completely cut off my internet. Now, when I say they, I'm referring to the technological powers that be, right? The technological powers that be, which are basically like a handful of a bunch of 20-something-year-olds who just, know something about technology, and they want to prove that they want to prove that they're gods here on earth. That's basically it. And that's pretty much it when you think about it like that. I mean, that's just, I don't know, that's what they want to do. Like, I can't see how someone just wakes up every morning just saying, is he up yet? I feel like screwing up his day. I feel like messing with his cellular network service so he can't get his packages done right, so he can't do his job right. I feel like messing with his Wi-Fi connection so he can't watch Netflix. This is the type of shit that they do. This is what they do. And I'm just like, damn. I kind of miss the 90s when if somebody had a problem with you, they'll just roll up on you and want to fight you. This is just like, I don't know. This is like what this type of torment it's not really torment. It's just a nuisance. This type of nuisance is basically like something that this newer generation, everybody born after like 1995, would lose their mind over, because most of them are like stuck to screens, and if you don't have Wi-Fi in the building, it's like oh. But I'm 32 years old. I grew up in Bed-Stuy, Canarsie, Jamaica, Queens, and I seen bad, and I've been experienced bad. So I'm just like, this is like this This is not a part of me. This is just something I use for entertainment. Now they're gonna like of course they're doing everything that they can to me, to my body. They're basically attacking my genitalia. If I end up getting testicular cancer, I wouldn't be surprised, because from the research that I've been doing is overexposure to EMF. EMF basically, it can cause cancer. It can destroy your DNA structure, your cellular structure. It can do a whole lot of things. It can basically disrupt your cognitive functions. It can make you fatigued. There's so many different symptoms. I have a website that lists at least 20 different symptoms of EMF overexposure. And what that would look like and what it would feel like. See, I had reconnected it, and now they're still disrupting it. So this is just me documenting it. Of course, I don't know their names because of, they gotta stay hidden. It's a secret society, so whatever the case may be. But at the same time, they keep telling people that I'm snitching on people, right? But I'm like, okay, let me ask y'all this. If you find out through not just dozens, but I mean like tens and hundreds of cases of not just men, but mostly a lot of women, especially between the ages of like let's say 25 and like 55, and then children who are being electronically harassed, electronically sexually assaulted, and their dreams being manipulated, and like you'd be surprised, and the crazy thing is the majority of the public don't know about it, and then if they don't know about it, hell, most of them probably do know about it, but they don't want no smoke with it. I don't know. I don't get it. They're telling me that I'm snitching, right? But I'm witnessing all these different accounts online, and I'm speaking to these people in person and online. I'm meeting with these people in person, and I'm hearing their testimonies up front. So I'm just like, so you got all these people, these gang stalkers, or you know what, let me rephrase that. I'm gonna rephrase that. These secret society people, or these community in the communities, or the network, or whatever they want to call themselves. They all take part in this, right? They all take part in this, and they enjoy watching someone else suffer. They enjoy watching someone else suffer. But here's the thing that even they don't even understand, because I'm pretty sure they're not told about all of the abilities of the technology. The human brain does not have a firewall. It hasn't been invented yet, or at least not for the public. Maybe the government might have one or something, I don't know. But the human brain does not have a firewall, which also means someone who has this technology, I think it's probably like a combination of a fMRI, EEG, near infrared laser, whatever it is, including whatever other pollutants that are flowing through your body that makes it easier for your cells your vibration, your cells' vibrational frequencies to resonate, so then they can be able to scan it clearly. Every single person on this planet, or let's just focus on the U.S. for now. Every single person in this country is basically open to their memories, their thoughts, and hell, yeah, their memories, their thoughts, even their real-time sensations of what they taste, hear, sense, smell, feel, everything. They can basically retrieve it up to this satellite, which is connected to a cloud, and they basically save it all, basically like a memory card, but like a digital memory card. And you would never know that they're doing it. Now, if you're somebody who probably is sensitive, let's say sensitive to your environment or whatever, there are ways you can tell that this is happening to you. Like me, it was just off of the whim. It was off of a whim that I was just like, yo, I don't like hearing them in my head, because through the synthetic telepathy, they can basically transmit a frequency straight through your skull. Doesn't matter if it goes through your ear. It goes through the skull and straight into your brain. Or better yet, they probably target the cochlear. Actually, no. I think if it goes straight through your skull, it's basically kind of like sound being conducted, bone conduction, basically bone conduction sound. And they basically just like they can transmit their voices straight to you. So I'm just like, they're doing all of this. What? So they can make a few extra dollars, buy some cars, get some government grants, or be able to skip a line or something in a benefits office, a government benefits office, get an apartment. You hear it or not, that's what you call the knot is a part of sensitization, but then I'm also learning about heterodyning. So I'm just like, they're doing all of this because, one, they didn't know me when I first moved here, and I wasn't necessarily in a rush to try to get to know anybody. I'm usually very picky about who I spend time around and how much time I spend around people, because, I'm a master at protecting my peace, basically. So, and you see it hasn't started back up, right? Yeah, they're mad now. So, yeah, I don't know. I just got off work. I had to wake up at 2:30 in the morning, get to work by 4:30. Work till about 10:30. It was a short day, whatever. And I'm just like, I just wanted to come home, sit in my tub, watch some Netflix on a connection that I should be able to get either through my phone hotspot or through optimal Wi-Fi, either one. And, I deal with this on the regular. Targeted individuals. I deal with this on the regular. And, I don't know. That's all I got for now. But I just figured I'll put this out there. It's gonna be my first TI YouTube video. Hey, all right. Yeah, that's it for now. So, like my man, John Walker, aka Deepfake Video Rob, thumbs up.